Hi, welcome back. So if you're new to web development, make sure you go to the previous video that I did. Make sure you go through everything and not just go through everything, but make sure you get your hands dirty, write everything, every single thing in that code. Make sure you're able to replicate something like this. And if you have done that, then it means you're eligible for this class, right? Because we're going to be continuing from where we stopped. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to style your HTML. Remember that I said that HTML is the language of the web. That means that the web understands only one language, and that's HTML. And sometimes you need to add some style to your language so that it can be more interesting and fascinating, right? You want to speak it with some style. So that's what CSS helps us to do. So we'll learn how to style our language. So just take a look at this web page. Right, everything is in white and black, just simple, nice though, but it can be nicer. You want to add some styles, you want to make these texts, maybe give it some other color like blue, something like that. You want to make this paragraph, you want to make it maybe something like italicized, or some kind of style. You want to make it underlined or something like that. So that's what CSS helps you to achieve. Okay, so to start, make sure you have exactly this code. Make sure you have this same exact code, because we're going to continue from where we stopped. Okay, the next thing you want to do is that when you want to style your HTML page, right, there's a tag called style tag, and you use it in the header. Okay, you use it in the header. Okay, so we have basically three kinds of styling, three ways with which you can style your page. We have the inline styling, right? We have the external styling, and we have the internal styling. So I'm going to show you an example of the inline styling, right? To do the inline styling, now look at this header, look at this header. Just come here, right, and do style. Once you do this style, let me give you a color of blue, right, or let me give you a color of red, right, so that and once I do this, save your work, come here, you see it's red. So this is inline styling, because I am writing my style inside the tag, inside the HTML tag, right? Good. So but it makes your code really verbose. We don't want that. Okay, to do that, I'm going to go straight to teaching you how to style using your internal styling and external styling. But in this class, we're going to focus on the internal styling. Okay, to do your internal styling, you use the style tag. Okay, you come here and then you write the style tag. Okay, and you have this. Good. Now let's take a look at this. Inside this style tag, we want to style this header. What makes this header unique? It's that if you look through this entire web page, right, this is the only H1 tag that exists. So I'll come here and do H1, right? Write H1 and make sure you open your curly braces this way, right? Just click enter so that it can create a new line, and then come here and do color red. Once you do this, you save your work. You see that we still have that red, right? We're able to achieve it. You can change it to any color you want, right? Green, and then we'll come here. We have green. Okay, so that's it. So good. So let's see how we can go on to style other things, right? Now let's style this paragraph. Well, see what's going to happen here. So I'm going to style this P. Come here, say P, right? So I'm going to give it a color of, let me give it a color of maybe red. Since I already made the header green, so I'm going to give it red. So I'm going to say color red. Okay, so when I save my work, come here, you see it's red. But notice something here. This is also red. Why? Because everything that has the P tag has been styled to red. So that's why everything that has the P tag will become red, right? You don't want that. And sometimes you just want to, select a particular tag to style. So how do you solve this problem? To solve this problem, we use selectors, right? So we have two basic types of selectors. We have the class and then we have the ID. Okay, so let me show you how to, use your class selectors. Now we have two P tags here, two paragraphs here, okay? And then I just want to select this first one, right? I don't want to style this second paragraph. How do I do that? Come here, give the selector a name. So you come here and do class, right? And here you write, let's give it first paragraph. So you can say first paragraph. Let me just shorten it, right? So first P. Make sure you copy this and come here, right? Come here and make sure you use this dot, okay, P. This shows that it's a class selector, right? Like I told you, we have the selector by ID, but this shows that you're selecting by class because you're using class name here, okay? So you come here and you come here and do this. First of all, let's make sure we remove this P so that we don't have that style repeat itself. So come here and then do color, you do red here. You see, we only have this first paragraph styled red. Do you see that? So that's how you can select each tag distinctly to style them, right? Very simple. Do you see that? So we can basically style everything here. Okay, you want to style everything. Look at this key characteristics. Look at it, right? Okay, let's just leave it that way since we've styled this red. So let's come here. Look at this second paragraph. So I'm going to come here to class second P, right? Just copy this guy here and come here, right? What do we can say text? Let's give it a different font. So look at this font. Let's give it a different font. So I say font family, right? I want to give it a font family of let me give it Essence, right? So you see the font is different from the rest, okay? So why all this long text? It's just, this is what we're actually giving it. So in case this is not available, it's going to give you the next. In case it's not available, it's going to give you the next, right? And like that. So this is it. So you can also give it other properties. For example, you want to make the fonts, you know, bigger or bolder. You can come here and say text, you know, font size. Can come here, give it 20px, right? Save your work and come here. You see that it's bigger, right? You want to make it bolder. You say font weight, right? Font weight. Come here, give it 900, right? See, it's way bolder, right? But we don't want that. So the default is 400. So once I do default 400, it will appear as normal, right? Good. And we'll have font style. So italic, right? I want to make it italicized so that it looks like bent, right? So come here and you see that it's italicized now, right? So that's how you can style your different tags, right? What other thing? You can make it you can say text decoration. You can make it underline, right? You can underline it, you know, some sort of, you know, so it's underlined, right? So you can give it so many style, whichever or however you want it. So this is how you style your what's called your HTML. Okay. One more thing. So let's just see how we can make this page look more beautiful, right? So I'm going to remove all this. Text decoration. Remove this guy. Okay. Remove 20px. Remove this guy. Right. Good. So if you look at this text, it's way too long. We don't want it that long. We just want it to, you know, break at this point so that, you know, everything can look aligned. So you come here, go to your HTML, okay? So there's something called a break tag. So just take a look at this. Planets. I want to apply my break here so that everything after planets forms a new line. So I come here, just come here and do, just come here. So there's a break tag, call it BR. Once you do this, it's a self-closing tag, so it doesn't have a closing tag, right? It doesn't have a closing tag, just the opening tag, and you see it's formed a new line, right? So you can apply this thing anywhere, right? You can do that so that our code looks neater. Okay, come here, do the same thing. Yeah, good. that's good. And we have this, good. Let's break it at this point of conflict. So come here, conflict. So we have it, okay? We have this, So basically this is how you can style your, your HTML. So let's do one more styling to our, our image. To do that, just come here and then do this, right? We have height, basically, and then we have, you can give it a height of, let's say 400 pixel, 400 pixel px, right? And then width of 200 pixel. This is just an example, right? This is not exactly how to style images, but just for an example, so you can see what's possible with it. So when I save this and come back here, you see this, right? You see that our image has lost its resolution. But don't worry, in our subsequent class, I'm going to teach you how to style your images so it can look nice, okay? So this is basically how you can style your tags, right? Or your web page, and it's going to look nice. So I'm going to remove this thing so we have our resolution back. And so that's it. So thank you very much for your attention, and make sure you subscribe for more videos. All right, have a nice day. Bye.